following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL International Series brings us for the first time to the lively capital city of Dublin, Ireland. Tonight, a good one to kick off the year on Sunday Night Primetime. It's our visiting team and our home team on Sunday Night Primetime. On the visitor's sideline, their head coach. His counterpart on the other side, the coach of the home team. His team back after the International Series game a week ago, so we'll see how fresh their legs really are. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. And here is Kyler Murray, the #1 overall pick in 2019 to lead them.
I think we're seeing this so often now in the modern NFL is quarterbacks who can hurt you both improv.
Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
Prior to the opening kickoff, the home crowd is rocking. They're on their feet cheering. Well, one play in, got a little quieter in here. This defense came out, and they took the fight right to him, able to bring the quarterback down for an opening play sack to get their defense settled into this one.
Second down, Murray. And they won't let him get away. He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. The Shamrocks getting their punter out there. Back deep, it's Ricky Pearsall. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led out by the man from Ohio State, 6'3", Justin Fields.
Now, this is the type of quarterbacks that just give defensive coordinators nightmares. They stay up all night thinking, okay, what is the best way to defend him? Do we treat him as a runner? Do we treat him as a passer? And I think that's really where the most stress comes in, Mike, is you want to make sure you don't let him kill you with his legs downfield as a runner, but it's also his ability to extend plays as a passer that really creates a lot of stress on your back-end coverage, and that's where those big plays can come. So it's a big challenge. They know it, and we'll find out early on what the plan is.
And he'll get this forward to about the 33. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Neighbors in motion. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. That's enough for a first down.
3 yards. And a Canton first down.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's complete to Pearsall. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Making the read, this is Fields. Yeah. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Aviators.
Neighbors in motion. They go play action with Fields. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
First down, Canton.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Here's Fields to keep it himself. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Foreman. Touchdown.
Deontay Foreman, the ball carrier. Touchdown.
A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. The kick is good. The Aviators have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Shamrocks offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
The Aviators offense ready for their 2nd possession. They'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. On the ground is Foreman. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Fields to throw. He'll get this out wide. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And Fields, who's tough to bring down in the open field, gives the D a break as he slides down. But he got the 1st down.
And the Canton 1st down.
Here's Saul, the man in motion. A 1st down throw for Fields. He'll take off again. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down. They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
A loss of 3.
Back up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal.
3-yard line.
Here's Fields. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Aviators. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal line.
McPherson, good on the extra point. The Aviators move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Shamrocks offense starting to trot out for this next possession. This unit hasn't been at their best early on. Punt followed by an interception on their first 2 drives. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 29, here's second down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Taylor. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now it's Murray. Right side. Catch made by Dobbs. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. On 3rd and 1, it's Murray. He'll try and get there on the ground. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First down and goal to go.
Now Murray keeping it himself, and he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end. Ball is at the 8 for 2nd and goal. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And he'll take it on in. Mike Gesicki, touchdown Shamrocks. Greg, we better tie those shoelaces tight. We could be in for a track meet. Great start on offense in this one.
Yeah, it certainly has, Mike, and I think the biggest thing for this offense is how they've bounced back to some early adversity. They found themselves trailing here in the first quarter, and they cut into that lead. I have a feeling this thing's going to go back and forth, and we're going to have some fireworks ahead of us.
Makes the score Aviators 14, Shamrocks 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return is Ricky Pearsall. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Aviators offense and quarterback Justin Fields make their way back out. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the first half that has really given them fits. A running play here for Foreman. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Gonna lose a yard.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. 14-7 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They'll run. It's Foreman. The ball comes out. And thankfully for him, one of his teammates able to secure it. No turnover. And they will hold on to the football.
pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
Here's Saul, the man in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Got a man. It's complete to A.J. Brown. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
First down, Aviators.
Sinnott, the man in motion. Fields now to throw on first down. Short, complete to Likely. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
Here's Fields choosing to keep this one. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. First and 10.
And the Canton first down.
Play action now for Fields. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they will take him down at the 20-yard
It's a
line.
gain of 10. First down, Aviators.
Here's Saul, the man in motion. On first and 10, Fields. He takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Sinnott, the man in motion. Here comes Foreman. And he is not going to get away. He might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
At the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Now it's Foreman. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Fields. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
And they'll get about 5 yards closer, but now it is third and goal. Fields now. He keeps good blocking, and he's in. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Aviators. That his second touchdown tonight. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7th. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Shamrocks offense ready for this next possession. Greg, this AFC East, a division that really has been dominated by the Bills. The 5 straight division titles. It's hard to see who can knock them off that perch right now.
Yeah, and I think until someone decides that that's going to change, I think you just have to assume that Buffalo remains the king of the East. And I think when you look at the bottom of the division with the Jets and New England, they're clearly in a rebuild, young quarterbacks, new coaching staffs, trying to kind of get themselves out of the bottom of the division.
And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, They better hold up here in pass protection.
On third down, Murray. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25.
50 yards on the play.
They'll run here with Hill. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
Dublin, first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run here with Taylor. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points.
To the goal line and in. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown Shamrocks. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Aviators offense and quarterback Justin Fields make their way back out. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Here's all the man in motion.
37-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
And it brings up 3rd down.
To throw is Fields.
Justin Fields scrambles from the pocket.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
On 4th down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt. A fair catch called for and made, but hold everything. There is a flag backed by the kicker. It may very well give him new life. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Saul, the man in motion. First down. Fields. Pass caught left side by Likely. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. Throwing is Fields. The pressure will get to him. He goes down. There is a flag down in the backfield, usually the spot that tells us hold it. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw is Fields. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be 3rd down. In motion goes Likely. Fields from the gun on 3rd down. He'll try to run for it. And he will score again. Justin Fields. Touchdown Aviators. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. On is McPherson for the extra point. His kick is good. The Aviators have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Shamrocks offense getting set to get back to work. You know, Greg, as we get the season going, obviously the adjustment to last year's new kickoff rules in place. We talked to a lot of coaches during the year. Folks didn't seem too bothered about letting the other team have the ball at the 30-yard line after a touchback. But the 35-yard line, I don't know, does that feel any different to you?
You know, it does, and I think the part that people don't talk about enough, Mike, is the impact that it's making on going forward on 4th down, not settling for field goals. Because remember, in the old days, if you got stopped inside the 5 or you scored inside the 5, it was all the difference of if I kicked it
into space. And he will score. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Dublin. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Shamrocks are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Pearsall going to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Aviators offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Greg, when you step back and look at this AFC North, Baltimore and Pittsburgh, their rivalry now really for a couple of decades has in so many ways defined this division, and they set the tone for everything that happens when you are in an AFC North game.
And you talk about divisions having identities, they have their culture. Really at the top, Baltimore and Pittsburgh kind of want to play a similar style game, strong on defense, great run game.
And they are not going to catch up to this. He will score 74 yards for the touchdown.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
McPherson, good on the extra point. The Aviators add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Shamrocks offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll start out first down and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
The Aviators offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
At the 19-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll step up and run. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides.
And it's 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and 2, and he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
Sacked. A loss of 3 yards. And it's 4th down.
Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. The Aviators going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
It all comes back to the turnover, and that's why this is such a critical emphasis for all teams in these situations, Mike. So you're trying to steal some points before the half on offense, but now you end up giving the ball back to your opponent, giving them an opportunity to come away with some points of their own.
This one, up top for Dobbs. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Aviators offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. You know, Greg, early on, it's always new faces in different places. Off-season movement, what caught your eye?
I think there's so many good ones, right? You talk about Stephon Diggs. He ends up in New England, and Cooper Kupp now. He's moving on to Seattle from the Rams, but I think it's the guy the Rams signed to replace him, Devontae Adams. I know he's not the youngest anymore, but watching him play in New York with Aaron Rodgers last year with the Jets, he can still run, he can still make every catch, he can still go up and compete at the high point. I think you put Devontae Adams with Matthew Stafford, Puka Nacua, in that offense run by Sean McVay. I think that's a sneaky, maybe not a sneaky because he's a really household name, but I think that's a great signing by the Rams.
And always interesting from the offseason, the quarterback movement and unique ties. Some of the biggest names were or now are Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, now the guy that is going to line up behind center for Seattle.
The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
The Aviators readying for the punt. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. The Shamrocks offense ready for their first possession of this second half. Well, Greg, this is going to take a lot of self-reflection here. You build up so much for the season opener. To struggle like this has got to be a tough feeling.
Yeah, and we've never spoken to a team before their week 1 matchup where they didn't tell us this is the best training camp they've ever had, it's the best roster they've ever had. I mean, how many times have we heard that? So in this case, though, Mike, I think you have to be careful that you don't overcorrect. Of course, this did not go according to plan. This is not what they've been building to through their entire offseason schedule, but it's still also just one game. So don't throw everything in the garbage and start all over. Don't throw out all the hard work from the previous offseason. Stay the course, fix what went wrong, improve, and move on to week 2.
This one on target, it's Dobbs. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Neighbors in motion.
39-yard line.
They go play action with Fields. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. T.J. Sanders paying immediate dividends with a sack in his first NFL game.
And this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
With coverage by Carlton Davis.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds.
21-yard line.
The Shamrocks offense ready to take over once again. You know, Greg, you start to think about, okay, who are the teams that didn't make the playoffs last year that have a chance this year? Look, it happens every year. We just have to identify who they are. Who are a couple top of mind for you as we start 2025 here?
You know, as I start in the AFC, I think the Cincinnati Bengals, and you got to think the way their season ended last year, they rattle off 5 wins straight, really on the back of Joe Burrow. We could have made the argument if they're a playoff team that Joe Burrow was the best player in the league. I mean, he was incredible. Most weeks, Mike, he single-handedly carried that offense. Now, new defensive coordinator in Al Golden coming from the college ranks. Can he just make that defense in Cincinnati average? Because if they just play a little bit better with that high-profile offense, I think they're a team. They might not win the division with Baltimore, but they're going to be close and maybe at least get one of those wild card spots.
Why don't you flip it over? Who are the guys you're watching in the NFC?
Well, I think Dallas is going to find themselves, just the fact that I know the division is difficult. Obviously, Philadelphia remains really strong. Does Washington kind of regress a little bit back now in year 2? They were the high-profile, big splash team of last year. Do they regress to the median? Time will tell. But I think healthy Dallas, healthy Dak, healthy Micah Parsons, like that roster that we saw play last year is not the roster on paper that we expected to see. So I think Dallas has a chance. I think San Francisco always is going to be a team, again, dealt with their own injuries last year with McCaffrey and all the stuff on defense. So I think San Francisco and Dallas are 2 perennial teams we expect to be in the playoff hunt. They missed out last year. I wouldn't be shocked to see them back in it again this year.
A gain of 4 yards. And a Dublin first down.
On first down, Murray. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And he'll be run out short of the line of scrimmage. So let's call it a loss of 1 on first down.
He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Murray's going to throw again. This is taken in by Dobbs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. 1st and 10 now from the 36. It's a zone read, and Murray hanging on to it. And nice work there. He'll go into a slide and gain about 7.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
2nd down, Murray. There he goes again. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the right zone. They drop him back at the 10.
3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Murray. And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. It took away all the options, and now it is 4th and goal.
You have to wonder, Mike, how are those previous mistakes he made earlier in the game still lingering in the back of his mind? You can tell he's being a little bit more conservative. He doesn't want to risk throwing a 3rd interception and kind of just throws this one away. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Aviators offense ready to get back at it. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. And he'll take this past the 30, a gain of 6, mark it at the 31.
Brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On the ground is Foreman. And he'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Tyleek Williams, first rounder out of Ohio State, there on the tackle.
Brings up 3rd down.
In motion goes Likely. From the shotgun, it's Fields. And that is incomplete. Van Sinnen was the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Makes the score Aviators 38, Shamrocks 24.
The Shamrocks offense and Kyler Murray set to take over once again. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Open left side is Gesicki. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. going to be third. They need one. They go play action with Murray. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
First down. First down and goal to go.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Derek Brown getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
But just think back here in this game alone. How many drives have been undone as the result of their inability to protect the passer? They just can't keep a clean pocket, and they just keep going backwards.
First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. Out of the gun, it's Murray. And they get a little bit back there, but still a long ways to go coming up with third and goal. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Third and goal. Murray taking off. He'll try to get there.
What a nice play defensively. It's always a bit of a challenge. How long do I stay in coverage defending my zone or my man? How fast do I come up and pursue a scrambling quarterback? They did a nice job rallying to the ball late. They're able to bring him down to force fourth down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Shamrocks are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Aviators offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. And they have done all you could ask for. Closing in on a road victory to start the campaign as they try to finish things off here in quarter number 4. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain. From the 24 now, here's second down and 9.
Second and 9.
Fields. That down to Brown, right side, complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 9.
Sinnott, the man in motion.
Third and inches.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Shamrocks offense ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
So many of these possessions start with negative plays on first down, and you're just going to hear every offensive coordinator stress. It is so important we don't fall behind the sticks, but when you just can't pass protect and give your quarterback time, this is going to continue to happen.
Now a second down throw from Murray. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this stage in the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. The Shamrocks send their punter out. And he's on to punt for just the second time in this game. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Aviators offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. In motion goes Likely. Fields now to throw on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Just pushing guys away as he takes this forward for a gain of 7. Third down, 3 to go.
And it's third down.
Sinnott, the man in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Justin Fields on the scramble. He was brought down by Caden Ellis. It's a gain of 3. And the Canton first down.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. A pistol give to Foreman. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
A running play here for Foreman. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down. Now, Fields. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Shamrocks offense ready to take over possession of the football. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Murray. He runs with it. Big run here. He's tackled beyond the 35-yard line.
Gain of 24 yards. That's good for a 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Murray now to throw on first down. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Dublin, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
To throw is Murray. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Romeo Dobbs.
2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Now, Murray. He connects with Jordan Addison. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Murray on 3rd down. He's got a man. It's Dobbs.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Dublin.
On the ground, it's Taylor. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He was brought down
From 31, here is 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and
Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the 1st down inside the 25.
a 7-yard gain. And a Dublin 1st down.
Off the play fake. Here's Murray. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Murray. Open man, and that's Tillman. First brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
Back to throw is Murray. He'll step up and run this. And they continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
1st down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time.
It's now 2nd
And it'll lead to a
and
2nd and goal. Murray looking to throw. This one caught at the 4. And they continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal. Throwing Murray. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd
leads to
and goal.
2nd and goal.
To throw again is Murray. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
For Jordan
Big
Addison.
play. 3rd and
Incomplete.
goal coming up.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Murray's going to throw again. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Shamrock.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
We'll go with Taylor on the ground. And he cannot get in. The try for 2 comes up empty, so unable to get within a field goal. The difference remains 5. They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick. Past midfield.
All right, good effort, just doesn't work out, but it's not over. Remember, they still got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
The Aviators offense headed back to take over once more. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining for the defense. But burning that timeout early really comes back to cost him now. Here comes Ford. Not much happening there. Just a short game. Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They'll run. It's Foreman. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Now this defense will use a third and final timeout. And they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Now it's Foreman. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. Gain of 7 yards.
Antoine Winfield on the tackle. It's a gain of 8, but it brings up 4th down.
Hunting time for the Aviators as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Shamrocks offense back onto the field for their next possession. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. He'll find Gesicki over the middle. They come up for 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 7.
And they'll get up and spike it with exactly 40 seconds to go. 3rd and 2. Now he manages to get the throw away and completes it. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10.
That's good. 4.
They'll stop it here, the spike coming with 26 seconds remaining. Now Murray to throw on 2nd down. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
6 yards. That's good. 4A.
Throwing again is Murray. Looking middle and complete with Allen. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
1st down.
Here we go. One final play. And this is going to be a touchdown. What a finish. They win it on the final play.
I mean, what a way to start this season, huh, Mike? I mean, first game of the year, and it comes down to the last play of regulation, and somehow they're able to find a way to get it done, and they start their season off 1-0.
So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The party just getting started. No place better to do that as we say so long from Dublin.
they move from the light. Am I even real, even real? Everywhere I look, I'm starting to feel time is eating me alive, me alive. Drowning in my life. Who am I? Time is eating me. My feet glued to the floor, I'm not moving anywhere. Lost inside of a crowd that couldn't care less. Everything was moving so fast. Everywhere I look, I'm starting to feel time is eating me alive, me alive. Drowning in my life. Who am I?
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Prime Time contest between our visitors and our home team. On the visiting Elk sideline, their head coach. These guys just about set to go in this one. Opposing them, it is the head coach of the Tigers. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward, and I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. And Monday Night Prime Time is underway. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. They're led out by a former #1 overall pick back in 2015. He's now approaching his 100th career NFL starts. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. He's robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
27-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
Shotgun snap now to Winston. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Covered by J.C. Horn.
Working from the gun. Here's Winston. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
They can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. They're brought out by the fifth-year man out of Clemson. Hard to believe it's year 5, isn't it, Brock? Former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opening, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
With the play action, Lawrence. He's got this complete to James Cook. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring a third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing is Lawrence on third down. Searches, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Collects this at the 32. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So now here's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Winston. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. It was there, he just couldn't corral it. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame. But that's one, as this game goes on, he's got half. It's hard on 3rd down to execute. And with the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. Throwing on first down, Lawrence has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. Second down now, 7 to go. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
First down, Ellis.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7 at second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
At the 39-yard line.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. That one ends up a gain of 6. And they'll have first down.
It's a gain of 6. And the Salt Lake City first down.
On play action now, Lawrence. Getting out to his left. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
First down, Salt Lake City.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Room inside the 10. He does it. Touchdown. The Elks go up 6-0 here in the first. It's a James Cook touchdown. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big game, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter, they all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
That one splits the uprights. And the Elks take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Now Prater on to send it away. Here's Robinson with the return. Jukes one defender. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Another drive coming up for this offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
Floyd brought him down. It's a gain of 7. Brings up
From the 34.
2nd and 3.
Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Gain of 4 yards. That's good. 4A.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch, so give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. Here's Winston, 1st and 10. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
And have him gain up about a handful there. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on a tackle. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
3rd and 5.
Here's Winston to the air. Complete beyond the marker. And they bring him down around the 34. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
St. Louis. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things will be lacking, my brother, so what are we lacking? I could point and dive so much that's around. Better settle down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Winston looking to throw. The throw left side finds Johnson. And he can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackles at the 20. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
St. Louis. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. He finds Evans left side. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Tigers make it a 1-point game. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Here comes their offense out again. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Catch made right side by Coleman.
Lawrence.
And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Keon Coleman. A gain of 5.
Lawrence working from the gun. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Well, not what you like to see. Still just in the opening quarter of the season, and they have an injured player out there. Let's hope it's nothing major as he gets looked at. 1st and 10 from the 41. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll give him a 1st down.
1st down, Ellis.
Lawrence on the play fake. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
The coverage by Daxton Hill.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Tigers will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
This offense making its way back out now. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Ball at the 33 for first down. To throw, here's Winston. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll get back to the action in just a moment. All right, it's about time to get started with quarter number 2. Home offense out, ready to go. They've got a first to begin the frame. Back now, pressure on its way. Scott Evans once again. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Another St. Louis first down. First and 10.
Winston now.
6-yard line.
It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's tackled for a short gain.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
From the 23.
3-yard line.
Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
C. Horn.
On third down, here's Winston. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. This from 40 on the right hash. Aubrey puts it through, and that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Incredible kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The offense getting set to go. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's second and 13. Out of the gun, Lawrence. It's taken in by Kendrick Bourne. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. New set of downs for him at the 38.
And the Salt Lake City first down.
Receiver in motion, headed right. On first down, here comes Hall. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. All right, here we go, second down.
Second and 11 at the 37-yard line.
Lawrence to throw it. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That's DeMario Davis. That opposite, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it fun if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton, play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
Now this offense getting set to work here. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Shotgun snap now to Winston. Look, Winston lost the football. And no turnover here, but a massive loss on that play as he recovers his own fumble. Well, that is not how you make the most of an opportunity when your defense gives you the football back. But the good news is, Brock, at least they get another shot.
Yeah, when you're running on the field, you feel the joy of that defense, right? They just got you a possession. They're giving you an opportunity. And thankfully, they saved the day by at least jumping on the ball.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Working from the gun. Here's Winston. On the move, headed right. He's running for it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6.
The wind was at a sales, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Their offense running back out now. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense is eating, it's been a tough watch.
They gain 14 on the play, and it'll give them a 1st down. On the counter, Hall. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks that it takes some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
They give on 2nd to Hall. This is ahead for about 5. Juan Thornhill getting there for the stop.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
The rush gets home, and they stick it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Some guys, you just have to account for them, especially middle linebackers. I remember Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher, it just felt like their presence took up the entire field. And this linebacker today, well, he had the interception earlier, a sack right now. You've got to start figuring out a plan for him, or he will take over this game.
Fair catch made, a little beyond the 20-yard line. The Tigers, then receiver Mike Evans, headed back out. And they have made it no secret that they want to go his way in this game, right? And the results so far, I'd say very promising. Winston to throw it. He'll try and run this. And he will slide down just a little bit shy getting that 1st down. But better to avoid the hit. Smart play there. That's going to set up 2nd and 1 at most.
2nd and 1 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
5-yard gain on the play. And the St. Louis first down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
37-yard line.
Here's Winston, 1st and 10. He's going to keep it this time. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Stops by Chop Robinson. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39. Finds him over the middle. He takes this up to around the 46, and that's going to leave him a yard at most from that marker on 3rd down.
7 brings up 3rd and
Going for the first with Dobbins. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. This offense ready to get going again now. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And this one doesn't go far. We're to the 2-minute warning from St. Louis.
it's 2nd and
The Elks got a long way to go and a short time to get there. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Now it's Lawrence. He's got one on a slant. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Lawrence with it on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Complete to Keon Coleman. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and
Going again. Here's Lawrence.
39-yard line.
Another one caught by Coleman. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Complete
Working
to
quickly here.
Keon Coleman. A gain of 7.
Back to the air.
And the
Lawrence.
Salt Lake City first down.
He can run it. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 24-yard gain on the play. First down, Salt Lake City.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, set now. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. This one's caught. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Out left, and Otten makes the grab. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down.
Lawrence looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And that will not be enough for a first down. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 9th play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. The defense calls it a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Matt Prater on for the field goal try. A very short kick here from the right hash. Prater puts it through, and it cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a fourth quarter clutch kick to have that confidence built. That's important.
Here's Robinson with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. This offense getting to take the field one more time in the half. Holding just a field goal lead, probably going to see them play it close to the vest in the time we've got remaining. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Here's Winston to the air. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. New set of downs for him at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He keeps it and takes off. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 43. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
It's a gain of 11. And a St. Louis.
The final throw before the break. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these 2 squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up, put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the 3rd quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Excellent work as always, Scott. Love that halftime reports. Just a field goal game for us here as we start quarter number 3. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive in the second half. And that passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Man downfield, and he finds London. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line.
A gain of 31 yards. And the Salt Lake City first down.
A give left side for Hall. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Here's Lawrence to throw. Got his target. It's Otten. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense getting him down behind the line.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Lawrence to throw it. The toss out quickly to Coleman. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Matt Prater on for the field goal try. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And he missed it. It's no good. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Now outruns their offense to take over. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge? There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
Another try following the sack. Gets this to Johnson. And he's brought down at the line.
Johnson. A 1-yard pickup brings up
Third and long for him here. He sends this one to the end zone. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. The Tigers push their lead further to start the half. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys make it a 10-point ball game. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Back out runs their offense. They left a few on the table there last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal trying to miss the mark. They start the drive with Hall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
A gain of 31 yards. First down, Salt Lake City.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Hits him on the out route. And they get this down to the 28. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that gives them the first.
15. First down, Elks.
Now they send their back in motion right. Dialing up a receiver screen. He takes this down to the 24-yard line. Play made there by Clark Phillips. Coming right is Hall. Room to the right. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Elks shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Breece Hall with the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Prater on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Elks cut it to a field goal game.
Elks 17.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Here's Robinson with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Tigers and Jameis Winston ready to go once again on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. They get 13 on the pickup, and that'll be a first down.
That's good for
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, and they go right back to him. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Winston. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
on the coverage.
Shotgun snap now to Winston. That's on target to Pierce. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll give him a first down.
For a St. Louis first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
At the 43-yard line.
Again, they'll run with Dobbins. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
That's caught for the first. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
It's now third down and 16.
Winston looking to throw. He's got time here, and he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Aubrey puts it through, and that'll double their lead to 6.
Makes the score.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Return starts at the 3. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Elks and Brees Hall, that's set to go on offense. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
gain
A
of
19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the
The
chains.
Salt Lake City first down.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. They go right back to Hall. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Hall once more. And a productive run there on 2nd down. That's a gain of 6. 3rd and just 2 to go.
It's a gain of 6.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It'll still be just a 1-score game when we resume play. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. He's got London left side. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up first down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. That sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
Hall running between the tackles. And that one doesn't get him much, giving maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
He's taken down at the 33.
They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down.
And it's 3rd down.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
Brings up 4th down.
Got all of it, and this is good! And that will make it a field goal game.
Tigers 23.
Certainly a great job to hit this one. We can't help but think back, though, to the one he missed earlier, how this would be tied if he could have connected in. He's hoping they can find another way to score and maybe set him up to tie it.
Here's Robinson with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Tigers and Jameis Winston ready to go once again on offense. And this is the type of game that's going to get people talking when people look at the numbers that he's posted running with it. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Winston to the air. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup.
Gifted Dobbins out of the shotgun. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
On 3rd down, here's Winston. Can't connect on the short throw. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
The Tigers getting their punt team out there. Fair catch calling for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. The offense headed back to the field. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, it's Hall. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. They set up the screen here for Hall. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
And the Salt Lake City 1st down.
Give to Hall on the draw. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And they're going to have a 1st down.
And the Salt Lake City 1st down.
On play action now, Lawrence. He's going to tuck it and run.
Tick, 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 tip, tip. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he'd listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
We give on 2nd to Hall. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Lawrence working from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. Pickup of 12 on that play. And they'll have 1st down.
1st down, Salt Lake City.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
1st down throw, Lawrence. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's Hall running his own read. He's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Lawrence looking to throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Kicked well, and this is good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
On the return, here's Palmer. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Tigers, then receiver Mike Evans headed back out. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this 2nd half. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. We set it down for him at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Winston, 1st and 10. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
He's back to throw. Still on his feet. But there's too much pressure, and he's brought down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They're out now, ready to punt it. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. Starts his return from the 23. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. Their offense ready to take the field now. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in St. Louis.
At the 22-yard
Elks
line.
want to end it in regulation if they can. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Now Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Trying to set this up quick.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd.
Here he is to throw. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. The Tigers and receiver Mike Evans headed back out. And we'll see how aggressive they get to try and end this game in regulation, or if overtime is on the horizon. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a safe.
Setting up to pass.
First down.
To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They're now set for 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another.
He'll look to throw it.
First down.
Has it downfield, working the left. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. A handoff for Robinson, running right. One good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Thomas made the tackle. A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd and 7.
Running it again with Dobbins. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's 4th down now.
J.C. Horn on the tackle. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Everything now resting on this try from Brandon Aubrey. This from 30 yards out. The kick is good. He got it. And their season will begin with a win. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Tigers are winners as we say so long from St. Louis.
The new season starts now. I'm Scott Hansen, and you are tuned in to the brand new EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 1. We begin with an intriguing matchup in the NFL International Series. And this is Kyler Murray. He went for over 300 yards along with this, one of his 4 touchdown passes. The Shamrocks wind up winning this one in front of a home crowd to begin the new season. From there, we bring you another opener that's got some real star power to it. And this is Jameis Winston. He's going to show off the cannon. Look at that throw. Perfect for the touchdown. The Tigers had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. One more to tell you about in the NFL International Series. And it's the touchdown king from 2024, Jahmyr Gibbs. He's trying to get the season off on the right foot, and I think he just did. Both feet, as a matter of fact. He's gone. The Dragons come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.